What's up, y'all? Chris Driven here. In this video, I am going to be talking about, is the 2016 Toyota RAV4 still reliable after 115,000 miles? Right now, it's actually a little bit over that, but I am putting it as like an even mile type of thing. That way it is kind of a little bit more specific and searchable for those that are wondering, you know, how is it doing past that. And then I will be sharing some things that I've had to replace so far. And to tell you straight away, I have had no issues with this car, and the only thing that I've had to replace was a battery, and now most recently a turn signal bulb, and then I did switch out 2 headlight bulbs as well. That's all I've had to do so far, and I pray that's all I will ever need to do. Being that it has hit 100,000 miles, I'm sure anybody that knows a lot more, you know, mechanics and all that, they will probably recommend that I do a transmission drain or flush. And I've been seeing somewhere online that people don't really flush it out, they just drain and, you know, put new transmission fluid. Besides that, I also do need to do a oil change very soon, because, you know, since we did move out here from El Paso to California, it was a very long drive, and it is definitely going to be due for an oil change very soon. But I'm just waiting to kind of catch up out here, because I'll barely be getting my 3rd check in the early of October. But yeah, besides that, I've had no issues. I'll probably be making videos later on what it's like driving around California, what it's like, you know, owning or having a RAV4 in California. And for those that don't know, I didn't own this vehicle since the very beginning. I bought it used at 95,000 miles. But yeah, so far this car has been great, and these cars are extremely good because you will see so many of these, not in this specific year, but pretty much in this type of generation. You will see so many RAV4s, and there are also lots and lots of Corollas, no doubt. But yeah, for this RAV4, it is a very popular vehicle that I've been seeing everywhere in California. And you might think that's probably a bad thing, but you know, it's just a really good car to have, because it's good on gas, it's reliable, as I've been sharing so far. You know, I've had no issues. I don't know about the Carfax. I wish I had gotten that information to share with you guys. But yeah, everything's been driving well. I mean, I had a nail in the tire recently, but it did not go through. But anyway, yeah, I've really had nothing else go on. Just probably most majorly was changing out that battery. And let me show you how this car is running too, so that way if you want to take a listen to it as well. And that tire pressure monitor, ignore it. It's a little weird because there's days where it gets just a little bit chilly out in California, and then it does go off. So you could ignore that. But yeah, normally when it gets back to like being a little more hotter, it goes away. And then you can also see the tires right now. But yeah, so you can see right there, 117,248 miles. I just put $30 of gas right now, and I was at 25. And that's with $4.23. I'm just gonna put that out there just in case. And then I'm gonna show you some stop and go. Let me see if it even gave me anything. So yeah, that's just stop and go for miles per gallon, if that's something that you would like to look at. Let me just grab, oh yeah, I have my keys. Okay, so see, tires are good. All 4 tires. And I know it's gonna seem extremely silly for anybody, you know, sharing YouTube videos about the Rav4, but truly, I hope this video will help people who are either looking for a Rav4. And I'm gonna be getting a car wash membership, so I know it's extremely dirty, but like I said, I'm just trying to catch up. But you could hear the engine. Everything runs smooth, sounds smooth. I know that these headlights are faded, so later on I will be doing a headlight restoration, buying or using a cheap little kit from Walmart. And then another thing you'll notice too is that all the upholstery, you know, depending on how bad you abuse it, everything still looks mint. Although these are seat covers that I was sent by iCar Cover. I'll put the link down below in case you want to check them out. But yeah, right now it's just me, my wife, our dogs. We have cats, but normally they don't, you know, ride in the car. But yeah, see, the trunk still works. Sorry, this is trash though. Normally back here, I'll slot in all the different kennels that we have. But with the kennels being put back there, it is gonna scratch up a lot of the side over here. But they do fit. Even the biggest kennel that we have for our Dalmatian, it fits. But besides that, I mean, the Rav4 really does have a lot of space. So yeah, the power on that trunk still works. Like I said, everything with this car has just been great. But now my goal is to try to get into, or not try to get into, I would love to get into a new Rav4 and see what that experience is like. But I would love to get Toyota to send me the Rav4 GR that they just released. That would be amazing. But yeah, besides that, any questions or comments that you guys might have about the car, let me know. But yeah, like I said, if you are considering on getting this vehicle, obviously still do your research, because I don't know if there's certain makes or models that have a recalls, which I actually still need to do. There is a recall on my Toyota specifically, and that has to do with something with the battery. And so that's just something they'll probably be changing out the battery tray that's holding it. And not sure what else, but I did try calling Toyota one time to schedule it back in El Paso, and they were backed up on not really having loaners. So I would need one to be able to still go to work, depending how long it would take. But yeah, so besides that, really, I mean, the car works fine, and it's reliable if you need to get places. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's another story I can share with you guys about later on, and that truly is about getting out of this car, because I'm paying too much interest, not even principal money, towards this car. So I have to do something about that. But yeah, otherwise it's comfortable, it's economical, family friendly, so it does the job right now. Like I said, these are pretty popular. If you guys want to see any more Rav4 content, Honda Civic content, stick around. That is part of the vehicles that we have so far in the family. And then I am gonna try to film any adventures that I can possibly with the Rav4. The only issue is, since I'm working at the dealership just recently, it took away the weekends, so now me and my wife don't really have time or have the weekends to, you know, go drive out somewhere. So that's extremely unfortunate. And then I am waiting for a POV camera that I ordered off TikTok shop, and I'm gonna be trying to do other type of content, finally more hands-free, because I'm not really into doing, you know, holding the camera like this and stuff. But when it comes to driving or just living life, I want to be able to live in the moment. So that's why having a camera that is hands-free is important for me. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for now, but thanks for watching this video. Stay driven. Also, the previous owner broke this. Still works, but yeah, they broke that.